104.1 KRBE.
Did you know the 3-digit extension is the...
All right, let's hit it.
Now time for Rule and Ryan's prank call.
All right, Kevin, how do they reach out to you?
krbe.com/prank call requests.
Does anybody request a character for you to play? Like, I would like for you to do this prank call, but I definitely need it to be Leviticus Swaggerton.
They don't remember
or
names.
Eloise Pennybaker.
Could you
or
do that voice
Dakota,
where you-
Brooke Dakota.
Stoner guy,
or,
old lady.
Yeah, or Out of Touch guy.
That's
Old guy.
Can you do the old guy? Yes.
Which old guy? You got
Which is
Stanley
good.
Moyle, you got Richard Hunt.
And we also have Beauregard Troubadour.
Oh, and Beauregard Troubadour. I forgot about
he in today?
him.
No. We got two elderly in today. We do have Richard Hunt, and we also have Eloise Pennybaker. But let's find out a little bit more about this prank.
Hey guys, I wanted you guys to prank Matt. He's a really good friend of mine, and he leveled up. He moved to Cinco Ranch.
Ooh.
He actually has been having some issues with a neighbor because of his dogs, and he actually has a lot of tattoos all over his hands and arms. And I think it would be funny if a Karen can complain about him, or the HOA can complain about him having tattoos and being around those people around the neighborhood.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Are they trying to say
I can talk about how we got some complaints about the dogs barking.
Yes.
Now, he doesn't know the neighbor who got mad, or he does?
I think he told me that she got over the fence and was just talking to him over the fence.
Okay. Thank you so much for the setup.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Kevin, I didn't mean to interrupt. Are they trying to say that people in Cinco Ranch don't take kindly to tattoos?
Can't have tattoos?
I think so.
What?
If you look at the bylaws, it's only 3 tattoos per family.
Yeah, per family, per whole
I'm sorry,
family, and
you've
none
stepped
visible.
over the tattoo quotient.
You're out.
Oh, this is going to go very well, I can just guess. It's going to go very well.
All right, let's start out with one character and see if we can convince him that I am a completely different other person once we put the neighbor on here on the Rule and Ryan Show. It's your prank call.
Matthew.
Yes, sir. I'm calling from the Cinco Ranch Homeowners Association. Do you have a moment?
Yes, sir.
My name is Richard Hunt. Unfortunately, sir, I'm calling with some unsavory news. The noise complaints from various neighbors. I needed to reach out to you today because I had a neighbor come by. She's in here this morning.
Okay.
Y'all have some, according to her, y'all have some out-of-hand barking mongrels.
I mean, we have 2 dogs.
One of the neighbors actually mentioned that her pool time is sullied by the angry canines y'all have got. You may have met her.
Yes, sir.
Y'all gonna get rid of them dogs, or?
No, sir.
Okay, why are they so angry?
I mean, they're not angry. They're just, they're dogs in the backyard. Every time we hear them out there, they're sweet. We just put them inside.
Oh, they're sweet puppies. I understand. Well,
Yeah.
she actually mentioned that, and this is her words. She mentioned you were tatted up and menacing to her.
Tatted up and menacing to her.
Yes, sir. Do you have some tattoos?
I do. I was super nice. She even asked me for some business cards because of what my industry is. I'm really
Interesting.
confused.
I was Yes, sir.
I was super nice to her. The dogs were outside. She has a dog as well that comes to the fence, and my dogs, they just bark, and then she stood on top of my fence.
She stood on your fence?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
Lord.
peeked her head, and I said, she was like, "This is not going to happen with the dogs."
Uh-oh.
And
Sounds like a Karen. Okay, well, the only reason I actually called today is because I have yet another neighbor, Miss Eloise Pennybaker here, who's also angry, and she wanted to speak to you today. I'm just going to put it on the line, sir, if that's okay.
Okay, sure.
Hold on one second.
It works.
Oh, my God.
Hello?
hello,
Why are them dogs so angry?
hello, ma'am. This is Matthew.
Yes, sir. Why are them dogs so angry and hollering and barking at everybody? It scares me.
I apologize.
Yes, sir.
They're not angry. They're just dogs barking in the
I
backyard.
sound mad. I've lived in Cinco Ranch for 30 years, and I've never heard such angry animals.
Oh, my God.
Sir?
They're not angry at all. They're sweet dogs. They just bark. I would love for you to come over there and to see them. I mean, they're sweet.
Sir, I ain't gonna come on down there. They said you had tattoos and you're menacing, and that, in the 80s we'd run your kind on out of here with your dogs, take them with you.
In the 80s?
Yes, ma'am.
And my granddaddy was an actual Cinco rancher of the original Cinco ranch. And so it personally offends me. So now I probably have to move.
Please don't move. I'm really confused.
I know. You may have heard of him. He coined the phrase yeehaw. You ever heard that phrase? People say yeehaw. And that was him.
Yes, ma'am.
It was him. Have you ever said yeehaw?
All the time. I'm born and raised in Texas. Now.
Yeah, so he actually created that. Are you home now? You said you are home now?
I am not home right now currently. I'm at work.
When do you get home? I'll come on down there and I'll give you a word or two, piece of my mind.
Okay, what time would you like to meet?
Whenever you get off. I've been known to lay folks across my lap and spank them like their mothers should have.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I don't know if you've ever been spanked in front of your friends or family, but I'll come on down there. Your dogs can watch me and bark at me, probably.
That sounds like a great time.
Yes, sir. And, sir, I got one other question. Do you know a Carmen?
Yes.
All right. Well, Carmen has reached out to me. My name's not Eloise. It's actually Special K from KRBE, The Rula and Ryan Show.
Okay.
So she decided to prank call you today.
Okay, but you never know. I do live in a very, very uppity Karen-ass community. I never know the tattooed minutes.
Matthew, I am just messing with you. How do you know Carmen?
Unfortunately, she's my good friend and boss.
Oh, my goodness
Wow.
gracious. Well, she heard your stories and she thought, what a perfect time to call old Matthew and give him a piece of my mind. So
right.
that was me. And that was me. And that was me too. I was both those people. Can I send Carmen a message from you for doing this to you?
Tell her that I will definitely get you back.
Can you please say Special K pranked me on the Rula and Ryan Show?
Special K pranked me on the Rula and Ryan Show.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
He was so well behaved no matter what you were throwing him.
Because he grew up in Texas.
Yeah, he was a sweet man. He was just,
I'm real sorry about that.
He was respectful. He didn't lose his temper.
Please don't move. Please don't move.
And now during the break, I wanted to Google who created the term.
I know. To the original
Real
Cinco
fan.
Ranchers. The Ranchers in Cinco.
Can I have a yeehaw, everybody?
If you're new to Houston, we don't often do that or ever. We're just doing it right now.
Somebody's just moved here and they're tuning in. They flip on the radio for the first time.
Ever since the country station.
I can't believe we moved to Texas.
Do that for April Fool's Day.
Oh.
I know.
Make ourselves use every.
Well, we did for April Fool's Day.
Stereotype,
We did a fake country
colloquialism.
station, and that actually became a real country
Oh, I
station.
know.
I know we did
We actually
that.
took our fake parody of a country station and made it a real one.
Zeke and Haas.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
The
can't
morning
believe
show.
it. That's so crazy. All right, y'all get in touch with Kevin at krbe.com for prank calls
That guy
galore.
was nice.
Right now we're going to focus on our text screen at 37530. You know, we do lots of different things on the show. We do revenge. Somebody got messed with. They got their payback. We do Rule and Ryan's roses. You think your mate is cheating. We do closure. You've lost touch with someone and you want to know why. This text, I know, we're going to label it group therapy because that's where we as a group will give you therapy.
And I'm hoping somebody listening can help us out.
All right.
Okay.
Let me see what her text.
Let's get her story
Let's just
because
talk
she
to
is
her.
standing
Got
by. Her
Ashley?
name is Ashley, and we're going to talk to her right now and see what is so important that she needs help with. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, Ashley, can you explain to everybody what exactly you text us? What's your problem?
I used to date this guy years ago who I was madly in love with. And we never really had anything labeled. You know, he never exclusively said, hey, you're my girl, I'm your guy. But we dated for a while. We used to hang together, you know. But, you know, as a woman, you get this sense that you're not the only one.
I mean, especially if he never made you exclusive or said he's committed to you, he's not your
If
boyfriend.
you haven't had the talk, then
Yeah.
can't expect
And
it.
especially if you knew that he's gone with other people, that makes you feel like crap.
It just felt like, you know, if he got plans that he thought was better, he was going to choose those plans.
How did it end?
You know, I kind of blew the original guy. His name was Adam. So I kind of blew him off a couple of times. Like, you know, I'm going out with this guy, Bill. And he never fought for me. You know, he just kind of like, okay, you know, whatever. But I've always, you know, wished that it would have worked out. Like maybe if he took me a little bit more serious or maybe if he, you know, just kind of would have fought for me a little bit.
Okay, so then that means he's not the right guy for you.
Okay.
If Bill was showing interest in you and wanted to take you out and show you the attention you deserve, and Adam didn't seem to care that you had other dates, then you did the right thing for yourself.
Yeah, so what's the problem? I don't get it.
Me and Bill have had a wonderful life. We have 2 kids. We're now married. And I'm just in Whole Foods last week, and I walked past someone, and lo and behold, it's Adam.
Oh.
And you haven't seen him in all these years. How many years has it been?
17, 18.
He looks the same?
Yeah, he still looks the same.
Oh,
Okay.
so he must look good is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's always been attractive, so he still looks the same.
Okay.
Did it make you have feelings, though, like in your butterflies
Well,
or
did y'all
something?
talk, or you just walked by him
just
and now
wondering,
you feel bad?
In your loins?
Yeah,
Oh, my God, guys.
that's the thing, right? Butterfly loins? I don't know.
Hold on, wait, because you said you saw him at Whole Foods, but did you actually talk to him, or did he talk to you? You recognized him. What happened?
You know, he spoke, and we had casual conversations, like, you know, hey, how are you? How are you? But it just got kind of weird for me because I can't lie. You know, my mind started racing, and I'm just like, gosh, I really wish he would have fought harder for me. And then he blurts out to me that he loves me and that he wished he would have fought harder for me.
He still loves you,
Hold
or he
on.
loved you?
In the middle of the Whole Foods, this guy drops a love bomb on you? Yes. Was it loves or loved?
Loves, E-S, as in continuing.
He's pining away for you after this many years?
Hold on.
Oh.
I didn't know how he said it.
He just said that he can't stop thinking of me, that these last 18 years of his life has been the biggest mistake, and he wishes he married me.
Oh, my God.
That's not right for him to say that, though, after so many
I think you can
years.
say it because does he know you're married?
I mean, I told him nervously. I blurted it out.
So I guess he could say it. It's not,
Well, in the
it's not
small talk, it's
appropriate.
like, hey, what are you up to? Oh, I'm married, got a
Who
couple
does
kids.
that? After that many years, if I ran into a girlfriend from 20 years ago and said, oh, I wish I'd
Well,
married
if that's
you.
what was on your mind,
if
Ryan,
that's the one-
to you can't fathom the guy said it, but it just happened to
I
her.
can't. It sounds suspicious.
If
like,
you're not
you know,
happy,
he's
though,
right there in the moment.
What
I
if you're
think
in a miserable relationship and then you're thinking of the good times with that?
Yeah,
some
he's
other person.
romanticized
And then you
something
see
from
them,
the
you're
past.
like, wait a minute. I was just thinking about this person.
Well, did you get his phone number?
I didn't, but he told me that we could look each other up on social media, and I did kind of peek at his page.
You know you did.
Oh,
you know
man.
you went in there
You're
to see it.
married. That's not fair to your husband.
Hey, what about Bill?
I love my husband, and I love my children.
Then end of story. End of story right there. You know what? It's like you love your husband. You shouldn't be like even. To me, that's almost cheating.
Do you love your husband?
What? That's almost cheating because she's thinking about this?
If she's thinking about going to his social media
Can
and
we have
stalking
that
him out.
record, Eric, that Ryan Chase in 2024 now thinks that a thought of something is cheating?
No, not a thought. But the fact that she's entertaining the idea, she's kind of like thinking,
What's she entertaining?
meeting
what?
up with him.
She didn't even have his number.
Never said that.
Yeah, but they're following each
Hold
other
on,
on social
let's not put words in
media.
Ashley's mind. Are you here, Ashley, because you...
Kevin's jumping up and down in there.
Oh.
Just come. I don't know what he's doing. Come in here.
Hey, Adam's on the line, y'all.
No way.
But
Wait, how do we know it's the real Adam? How do we check that that's the... I mean, if she hears his voice,
we put
why
her
don't
on,
we...
put her on hold real quick?
Let her
get his-
talk.
We'll get his last name.
Well, can't she recognize his voice if we just put
Yeah,
him
let's
up?
just bring him
But
up.
what if you can't, though? Like, how voices change, sound different on phones?
Okay, hold on.
If it's been 18 years and you don't know.
Well,
Like,
she talked to him in the store just the other day.
yeah, but that's person to person. Phone sounds different. Just real quick.
Okay, mute-
Just put her on
mute-
hold for 30 seconds, 20
Okay,
seconds.
get your
And
talking
you give us a
about.
thumbs up if it's good, and then we'll.
And then we'll put him on the phone.
Does he want to talk?
I think so.
Oh, well, why else is he calling? Ashley, are you okay to talk to him if that's him?
Yeah.
Because this happens once in a
Okay,
while.
hold on. Just give us... We're going to fill the space. Ahmad's going to ask go, Ahmad. Ask her the last name.
I think this is a bad idea. You've
No.
got a husband.
What? Right, we got the man on the phone. Whether she wants to talk to her, I want to know what he has to say.
Or maybe she can tell him off. Same name?
It is the same
All right.
person, Ashley. We are going to put him on the phone, okay? So, Ashley, you hold on. You're going to get conferenced in. Adam, welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. You're live with us. Hi, good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Hi, yeah, I can hear you.
So, Adam, you just heard us talking about you. It had to be surreal to hear it. Is that why you called in?
Yeah, it's a little strange.
Do you want to say good morning to Ashley?
Hi, Ashley. How are you?
Hi, Adam. How are you doing?
I'm not trying to be a homewrecker. I have lived with this regret for the last 18 years.
Adam, what have you been doing the last 18 years? I mean, I haven't heard a word from you.
I've been married, I've been divorced, and you've been in my thoughts, and I've never gotten over that I should have fought for you, and I should have fought harder to keep you.
But why are you telling her this now?
I just need you to know.
Well, how's that going to benefit her, though?
Well, he's hoping
Well, it
that
doesn't.
their relationship is not solid, and then he can
Yeah.
swoop in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Eric.
I mean, is that kind of your intent, though, Adam? Like maybe you thought, let me take a shot. What if she's not happy?
Look, I just wanted her to know that somebody out there wishes for the what if.
Man.
You're happy with your husband, and
Well, that's how she started out telling us, Eric. She was just fine going along her life.
are you happy?
I think you're flattered is what it is, aren't you?
I'm very flattered. I just, why didn't you do this 18 years ago? Do you know how much in love I was with you?
Yeah, why didn't you do that 18 years ago? Even when you saw that she got engaged, Adam, you could have still had time to say, or maybe when you saw that she was getting more serious with Bill, you could be like, what, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you going to marry this guy? Why didn't you wake up then? I guess that's what your regret is. You didn't wake up faster?
Yeah, of course I regret it. I was young. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I had in front of me.
Yeah, but everything happens for a reason. You have children now, who I'm sure you love more than anything in the world.
Yeah, I have 2, and I'm happily married.
I don't have kids.
I'm glad that you called our show or contacted us, Ashley, to tell us this. I don't know how many people right now who are listening along to this have been in a position of the what if, but it does exist. That's 100% sure. I think every single person who's ever dated anybody had one that got away maybe or almost got away. I just feel
Are you
like...
going to tell your husband? Are you going to tell Bill about this?
Probably no. Bill's hearing it too.
If all this has happened, somebody you know is listening in, and
it's going to get back to him. You have no choice. You better tell your husband.
Did they ever meet each other, Ashley?
He just knows of him from my high school stories. They've never met each other.
I think he'd be hurt right now if he heard, because you sound very infatuated in your voice.
I have a feeling like if you get hot and heavy with your husband, you're going to be fantasizing about Adam.
Why you not tell him that? He's going to be listening along and he's going to hear that now.
Well, that's what I would think if I heard this. My wife was like, you sound like you're torn.
I think, Adam, it's a little selfish of you to tell her this. I mean,
but
how
it's already out there.
I know, but how is she possibly benefiting from this?
For him, though, he was just thinking of himself. Like, he just wanted to lay it out there.
Which he did the first time when he didn't,
Are you saying this again now? You're saying that you want to be with her even though she's married?
I've lived with this regret for 18 years, and I have to tell her.
You told her. Information taken and noted. I think, if anything, this is... I don't know how to help you, Ashley. We can't make you
I know how to help her.
Brian's right. You're flattered.
Just be done with it. You've got your closure right there. You know that he didn't really know what he wanted back then, and now he's got regrets. Be flattered about it. Move on. You've got something wonderful at home.
Yeah, and Adam, you have to stay out of it. We're just telling you.
But now they're following each other on social media, and she can, as soon as we hang up, they can DM and be like, oh, I'm sorry about doing that.
Yeah.
It's okay. You want to meet over coffee? We can talk about it.
No,
Okay, then
don't do that.
all I got to say is, Ashley, you know where
Stay
the right
strong.
lane is. I can hear it like we all can in your voice that this really messed with you, but you've got to tell your husband that this whole thing happened, because we have a lot of people who listen to this show. A lot of people who maybe don't listen the rest of the day, but they might only catch these 10 minutes.
Well, it's on podcast, too.
Somebody's going to hear it, and it could get back to Bill. You don't want him finding out from somebody else. Just tell him, the guy that I dated before you saw me at Whole Foods, told me this, and I called the Rule and Ryan show, and then he called the show, and here's where we are now.
The gender roles were reversed. How many times we hear about the guy who tracked down his high school sweetheart on social media?
Facebook.
And it never works.
I don't know.
Well, that's
I
what
see
he's
a lot of
doing
people.
here. He found her in the grocery store, and he just dropped the
But
love
she's
bomb on her.
married. I mean, that's so selfish of him.
You should just be flattered. He made a mistake. You can go to bed tonight knowing you weren't wrong, that he made a mistake.
Everyone glorifies the past. Sometimes the past is...
They romanticize it.
But yes, the things happened. Bill married you. You married Bill. Y'all have your kids, and you thought everything was just great until Adam dropped that bomb on you at the store. So just just accept it. It's what it is.
Good luck, Ashley.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. I think it's
Good luck.
really unfair to her husband. That's all. I think it is. The text screen's blowing up.
The text has been blowing up. People are like, this girl is not going to stop thinking about him now. This is not going to end well for Bill. Oh, my God.
And you'll have a lifetime of regret. You'll have a lifetime of regret. It's just forbidden fruit. That's all it is.
Oh, my God. One
What could
person
have
said,
been?
y'all are making me late to work with this juicy story. Wait, we're just here for the platform. This came to us. If you're
We're
just
a
tuning in,
conduit.
Ashley texted us at 37530. She needed some help, and that's what the story is. She's in Whole Foods last week, and her ex-boyfriend of 18 years ago that was yanking her chain and benching her when she was first starting dating this other guy named Bill that she ended up marrying, did not commit to her, so she married Bill, and now this guy, Adam, is like, they're my biggest regret. I should have married you.
I mean, if I was like Adam, I'd shoot my shot, too. I'd try it.
But he's selfish.
But it's not. But I mean, you got to think about it. Do you want
He's
to
been thinking about this for a long time, but he saw her in person, and that moment he just dropped it on her.
Then I'm like, do you want to break up a marriage and kids? And,
how much do you really love her if you're willing to turn her whole world upside
If you
down
love her
for
that
your
much,
needs?
you should let her go.
Yes, she's been happy.